Hey, what's up guys? Alltech here. And one of the most underrated features of the new iPhone 11 was the Apple U1 chip. So what is U1 chip? Let's find out. The U in U1 basically stands for ultra wideband. Now what the heck does ultra wideband means? Ultra wideband basically is a communication medium which allows you to share data files with much more higher speed and accuracy using the lowest power. Now, UWB technology made its debut in the early 2000s and it was initially used in radar systems. But unfortunately, it didn't made it into the consumer electronics until now. Now, how does UWB is much better than Wi-Fi and Bluetooth technology? Now, the UWB uses a frequency bandwidth of around 500 megahertz, which is way more higher than the typical Wi-Fi and Bluetooth frequency bandwidth. Of course, Wi-Fi can go up to 5 gigahertz, but that's not practical. Now, Apple says that with the help of new U1 chip, iPhone is able to create a more precise spatial awareness around it. That means Apple has created a new, more accurate, more directional version of Airdrop to be a practical example of that U1 chip implementation. Let's take an example. Suppose you are with your friends and all of them happen to have the new iPhone 11. You want to share some photos with your best friend. Now, since there are a lot of iPhones, you see a lot of options in the AirDrop menu, but you can't find your friend's name. Now, all you have to do is just point the iPhone towards your friend, and the iPhone will detect that you're trying to share the photo with him, and it will pop up his name on the top of the list, and from there, you can then select him and share the photo. It's quite simple, right? And it's quite handy too, in my opinion. But is it the only application of U1 chip and in particular the UWB technology? No. Now, other possible application of UWB are the augmented reality, keyless car entries, smart home techs, indoor navigation system, and maybe mobile payments. Now, first let's talk about the smart keyless entry systems. Now, as you may know that cars use the typical Bluetooth Li or LE technology as a security mechanism. Now, recently there are rumors, and it's quite right, that thieves are using relay hijacking machines in order to trap the frequency sent out from your car key and use it to unlock your car, sorry. But with the UWB chip, this is not possible, because the frequency range is so high and it can't be trapped so easily. Now, since UWB technology uses time of flight calculation, it is very much useful for creating precise location of the smartphones or smart devices which uses U1 chip or UWB technology and make it use in the augmented reality apps. Now, that also depends upon the developers to make a fruitful use of U1 chip. But for now, I can see better possibilities in AR. Now, other peace of mind you can use UWB with is the smart door locks. Now, when you point your phone towards a door lock, it knows that it is you who is pointing the phone. The frequency and the pulse speed is so high that it understands that it can't be anybody else. So it unlocks the door super easily, super fastly, and in a super secured manner. So that's quite a good thing and quite practical too. One of the practical applications have been showed by NXP Technologies. I will share a link to them in the description down below. Now, since Apple is the first company to implement the U1 chip in a smartphone, Samsung and Google will obviously follow that. And you will see in a couple of years that all of the smartphones will use some kind of UWB technology in them. And if that happens, you will see much more practical uses that you can't even imagine of. Now, there are rumors that Apple is supposedly working on its own tile-based system. You know, the tile device locators, which is used to locate the keys, wallets, and other easy-to-lose items. Apple is trying to make that system, but in a much more exaggerated way. Apple can do that with the help of this new U1 and UWB technology. And it's much more precise and it's much more faster in comparison to a typical tile system. So let's take an example to understand that more deeply. Suppose you are in a messy room and you have lost your keys. But fortunately, that key have an Apple tag with it or Apple tile. Now what you have to do is just send a signal via your iPhone to that tile, and the tile will recognize the signal and it will send you back the signal with accurate location and directions to look for the keys. That is very practical use of Apple tile system. But we can't be sure of that because Apple haven't announced about it anything yet. It's just rumors. Who knows? I hope you understood the concept of U1 chip and the possibilities that it can open for smartphones, and also about the UWB technology. And I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, hit that thumbs up button. If you loved the video, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, peace out.